Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That's UBT playing some more Black Myth Wukong. Last time we hit up a few. We hit up a lot more bosses. I want to say there's one left. One left before the final boss of the chapter. Yep. Should be fun. I'm leaving the character entry for last. It'll be what I read in the end section of this area. Because I have a feeling I will be finishing this overall when I get there. But last time we, like I said, hit a lot of bosses, but the last one that I remember doing was the Tiger's Acolyte, which we got a old rattle drum from, which is going to be what's causing some of the changes that you'll see.
I'm here, little monkey. Let me hear my rattle drum. Where is my pa? Did you see him? I was scared. They were all around me. They told me Pa took people from the village and fed them to the way. That's a lie. That's not my pa.
Ooh. Okay, let's see here. Like, I remember where most of these are. I'm also trying to avoid certain fights here and there. Like, a lot of the places that just didn't have a reason, I guess, is the best way to put it. Not there. Sandgate Village, Valley of Despair. I'll go there. There's not a good place to fast travel to this next one, I don't think. There's a total of 3 places you gotta hit with this rattle drum in order for it to open up this little hidden boss. Every time.
I'm here, little monkey. Let me
Hear my rattle drum.
Pa told me, when the dust stops, my cough ends. I know you're not from around here. Don't frown like that. Our village is fun. I know an old man in the stone, and a piggy who steals all the drinks. And
Oh.
at the bottom of that well, that's a secret.
You do kind of have to pay attention to what the kid is saying, because he will tell you where to go next, basically. And it's, if I'm remembering it right, close enough that I'm able to just run over there. Preferably without aggroing all the enemies, but yeah, I don't want to deal with enemies. It is back that way, but there might be, without having to aggro so many people, this is faster in a way. Yeah, no, this way there's only one enemy I get to aggro. Good. Go to rid of him. There it is.
Huh? How did you even know I was here? Just Pa and I know of this place. Don't tell anyone, but I have a friend in this world. He helped me with my coughing fit. It's been so long. I hope his wounds have healed too. Come down and play with us!
Woohoo! This boss is rather well hidden.
Rotten mutt! And he dares bear our father's title under that yellow wind glide? Brother or not, I will have my vengeance.
Will you now? The Mad Tiger.
The kid's dad ran off, but now you've shown up to me!
Okay. Couldn't remember his moveset. Ooh! Nice try. Come on now. Ooh. Got him.
Even in the end.
Oh man. Quick heal. What's really bad is that on my first playthrough of this game, I messed up on this boss fight a few times. Yellow wind invades the land, brothers turn to strife, father's vengeance left unclaimed in the well of life. Roaring through the mountain pass, a heart that feigns to care, action always half complete, dreams and life laid bare. One day, the brother of Tiger Vanguard was practicing his roaring technique at the bottom of a well when he saw someone climbing down the vines. Seeing that the intruder had some courage, he refrained from attacking and instead inquired about his purpose. The man explained that he was seeking a bodhisattva to cure his son's wind illness, but he failed. And now his son was on the brink of death. Hearing this, Tiger Brother devised a plan. He attributed his elder brother's deeds to himself and convinced the man to bring his son, claiming he could treat the boy. When they first met, the boy's face was pale, too weak to climb down the well by himself. The boy was carried by his father by tying him with a hemp rope to lower him safely into the well. Tiger Brother examined the boy and confirmed that his spirit had been disturbed by the Samadhi wind. Without stopping the wind and sand, no one could cure him. Tiger Brother remembered that his brother had given him a magical gourd. Drinking from it could strengthen one's vitality, and he thought it might keep the boy alive. After the boy drank the water Tiger Brother gave him, he indeed regained some energy and could speak. Despite his long illness, the boy was very polite. He thanked Tiger Brother for his help, praising him endlessly. In the boy's admiring gaze, Tiger Brother found a long-lost sense of satisfaction. He instructed the father and son to come daily to take a sip from the gourd, or the boy would relapse. After several visits, the boy's condition improved significantly. He could walk around and even play in the village, making many friends. Each time he came to drink from the gourd, he would call Tiger Brother Tiger God, and share his new food, toys, and experiences. Despite his initial wariness of the father and son, Tiger Brother gave the boy his gourd when he observed that the man was sincere and honest. He instructed the boy to keep the gourd close. Heeding his words, the boy's health improved even more. Yet, abruptly, the father and son stopped visiting. Tiger Brother waited for several days, thinking they might have run off with the gourd. Determined to find out what happened, he went to the village. Upon entering the village, he saw blood everywhere. The villagers had been slaughtered. At the village entrance, there was a thin coffin, and inside lay the boy's body. He still wore the gourd Tiger Brother had given him around his neck. Judging by the wounds, it seemed he had been beaten to death with sticks. Tiger Brother carried the coffin back to the bottom of the well. He decided to wait until he was strong enough. One day, he would stop that cursed wind and sand. I don't want to, but I know there's some good stuff in here. Well, I think there is. I don't know. Ah, that's right. There's the gourd in there. Wonderful. Plague-Bane Gourd. Health recovery is halved, but attack is increased for a short duration after using the gourd. So instead of 40%, it's... No. Now, just to confirm something, hold on. Okay, yeah, I am missing 2 of them. Let's get that part taken care of. I know I should be using more of them on these stances, but I don't want to. This might be useful, though. Alright, I need 3. Okay. Let us open this gate. Okay. Few different places you can go. I know there's a meditation spot up here. That's what I'm heading to right now. There's that. You can talk to this guy.
Hurled by gales to and fro, changed from our former glow. When the Long King defied the court, the Jade Emperor was set to punish his entire house. The four sons of the Long King, deities of the four waters, fled. Deities, not even they have control over their destinies. Once caught in the threads of karma, all are mere offerings on the platter. Four longs for the four waters under the sky. Their destiny is sealed, as yours and mine. When the Long King defied the court, the Jade Emperor was set to punish his entire house. The four sons of the Long King, deities of the four waters, fled. Deities, not even they have control over their destinies. Once caught in the thread, four longs for the four waters under the sky.
Okay, well then there's that taken care of. Some fragrant trade flower. Let me see. While I was sitting there talking to him, I figured I'd look it up. I know where I missed it. It's the one that I can almost always guarantee I will miss. Other than this one. Like, I've missed this one several times on repeat playthroughs. But because I'm a little stubborn and like showing everything off, I am going to hit up that meditation spot, then fast travel back to this spot, and then we will fight the final boss of the area. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we're making some really good time. So, I'm not too worried. Okay, so just to make it a little bit easier, giving you a good landmark for everything. You're gonna come down here where you fought Langli Guba, the second of the frogs. Climb up here, and instead of going into the cave, take the right. Yeah, this is why I miss it. That tornado in the background is beautiful. Alrighty. Let's do this. Woo! Okay. So I showed you one path to the boss area. I'll show you a different path to get to the same area, and then I'll show you the third path to actually get down there to fight the boss. Yes, this game has 3 different branching. Well, this area has 3 different branching areas to make it to the boss fight. Rock crash platform. It's a wee bit more of a nuisance, I'm not gonna lie. Mostly because there's gonna be enemies and you can't defeat them, at least I've never been able to fight them properly and beat them. Wait, what's up here? Oh! Huh. Again, the fun things you learn. Because I've never seen this little area. I always just run right by it. Cool. But moving on. This does nothing. I don't know why it's there. It looks cool though. Love the design. I messed up. Let me grab this. And get out of here. Ooh. Oh, the mansion. Okay. I also can't drink a gourd while I'm sliding. That's annoying. Brings you right back down to this area. Like I said. And then one more just to really show how you can accidentally end up messing yourself up. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna try to grab that one more time. If I can't get it on this attempt, then I'll just grab it off screen, but I will tell you what I'm after if I fail. That said, I don't remember what exactly it is called. I just know the basic thing of it is this kind of setup. But, we'll make it work. Praying I can get it in one, but this game doesn't always like that. Yes, you can just run through here now. If you do, these guys won't really cause you too much problem. Ah, never mind. You guys can deal with that. Dang it. Okay. There's a soak up there that I'm trying to get. I don't remember what it's called. I really don't. It's annoying that I don't remember it, but at the same time, oh well. And through the cellar, here's the boss fight area. Now, let us see what I can do here.
Besides every sage, a villain resides. Beneath every mountain, an abyss lies. Where disparities persist, bloodbaths may arise. I cannot escape, and nor can you!
Oh boy. Okay. Okay.
One more taste of my mighty wind! How is it yours to you?
Nice try. Ow. Ow. Oh! Oh! No, 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 no. Come on. Ow.
None can stand against this wind of mine!
I tried to dodge that. What is this game? Got you! Yes!
Disciple, you're a fool. You stole her and spell and snatched the great sage's relic. You even took your master's head. just for a short reign over this barren valley.
Amitabha. I am Bodhisattva Lingji of New Mount Sumeru, the warden of this rat. After the great sage's passing, his sixth senses were scattered across the mortal realm. This thieving rat chanced upon one of them, yet hindered by his meager might, he could not absorb its power. Thus he schemed with wicked intent. A victim of his deceit, I had my head taken by him. The sense requires such a grand container to release its power. I should bear the blame for his reign of havoc upon this ridge again. Through your valor and sagacity, order has been restored. You are the sole worthy one to keep it. Please, keep it secure in my stead.
头上烈日倒下了，周就一过来。
Men, beasts, Buddhas, Yaoguais. Each of them bears a distinct root from birth, superior and inferior. None should disturb what's decided. Am I right, Sun Wukong?
With the wind and sand you've endured here, did you reach the forgotten kingdom at the end of the land? Did you find the clash of stones and the fall of Tiger's acolyte? If you shut your ears and heed only your inner murmur, I fear the more you yearn for flawless endings, the further you'll stray from the path. Rats and cats, neither grasped their destiny, and yet neither admitted it. Listen closely, young one. Their complaints ride upon the wind.
The fuming ears. Excellent. A new relic. Level 40. Give me an extra spark. Beautiful. Samadhi wind agate. Cold iron leaves. Silk. Refined iron sand. Perfect. Yaoguai core and a mind core. Excellent. With that said, let's see here. Zoom.
Spared him, punished him, avoided him, eluded him. Master's grace taught, disciples' plot sought. His golden long staff meant nothing once mortal compassions took root. Bodhisattvas too could fall in this way.
Wonderful, wonderful.
On a white deer or a green bull the celestial courtiers mount. On a cyan lion or a white elephant the bodhisattvas ride. This great beetle too could be someone's mount.
Yeah, there's nothing in the middle here. I read everything over there.
They say Yaoguais prey on men, yet men prey on men too, only more ruthlessly. A fair trade in that tiny well? How does it differ from the trades out in the world?
That is a great question. Horrible overall what happened, but great question nonetheless.
No wind brought such destruction here. The Samadhi wind brought only malice here. Vajras and Arhats before the yellow wind shivered. Mounts of bodhisattvas, a lion cyan and an elephant white, in fear quivered. A wicked Yaoguai of fierce might followed a discerning master. It was his blessing, but also became his curse.
By the way, I do remember, I finally remembered how to actually get that soak. I'm not going back for it right now, but I do remember it. The key there is I was using the light attack, not the heavy attack when I jumped. Oh, that is annoying. Now, just to show you the difference between the two scrolls here, this is going over what happened in that temple. This shows the Rat Yaoguai fighting against everybody with the Samadhi wind and Sun Wukong. Okay. This relic, let's get this out of the way. Okay. All ears. Slightly extends invincibility duration of the first move of all varied combos. I don't use varied combos. Sound as a bell narrows the window of rock-solid deflection, but returns half of the mana cost of the spell upon a deflection. Temporarily increases attack after a perfect dodge. I'm more partial to perfect dodging, like I said. Either that or the Cloud Step for everything else. Like, I have my preferences. I should. Okay, again, the Towering Mountain is just too useful. I utilize the pillar stance more than the others, so that's why. I'll go over that when I can. Smarty Wind Agate. Okay, let's go over the soaks really fast just to see. Okay, so I missed about 3. Yes, 3 soaks in the previous mission. Let me see here. One is the Steel Ginseng, which is collected from, well, ginseng. It's a possibility. It's rare, but you can have it. Another one that I missed was the Tiger Relic, which is the one that I was trying to get, where you have to jump and use a heavy attack, not a light attack, in order to get up there. My bad. And the final one that I missed was a Goat Skull, which is probably where I was getting the whole licorice seeds thing from, because I found the licorice, well, I got licorice seeds at about the same time I got the Goat Skull. You gather the Goat Skull by harvesting licorice. The best place to do that is in the Kingdom of Sahali. I pray I'm saying that right. Let's go over the Yellowwind Sage first. Endless yellow winds, sands stretch afar. In the land once abundant, no homes there are. Half Gwai, half immortal, who can decide? Their thief or sage, why would he mind? Firelight flickered over a table laden with food and drink. The second prince of flowing sands, sitting on the table, gnawed on what might have been half a haunch with relish. The king of flowing sands sat beside his son obediently. As someone who typically delighted in pointing out the missteps of others, he remained oddly silent during the feast. Even the tiger vanguard was on his best behavior. Watching the dimwit across from him gorging on the haunch, the tiger seemed to have no appetite. The Yellowwind Sage sat in the place of honor, one hand caressing the object resting on the table, the head of a body Sotva with eyes closed in silence. Bah, I need more! The sudden shout from the second prince set all hearts hammering. His paw, the king of flowing sands, glowered and hissed, "Shut it!" Then he scrambled to his knees and pleaded for forgiveness. A trifle is all. The Yellowwind Sage rested his hand atop the head of Ling Ji, then stood. With my master's most prized vessel in my grasp, I can surely absorb that thing. I mean to enter secluded meditation, starting today. I have appeased those old rascals from above, yet it will be wise to remain discreet. If you're seeking seclusion, master, fawned the king of flowing sands, my people and I would be honored to camp outside the cave and stand guard beside you. Beside me? The sage gazed at his master's head and rejected his offer immediately. No, you will move to the ridge. I'll be setting the yellow wind formation. Let no one disturb me. If there is urgent news, master, how shall we bear it unto you? The king cried out. The yellow wind pointed at the tiger vanguard. Have your rock brothers raise paths of sand, each with a gate locked by a secret tally. You two vanguards will each hold a tally. Before Tiger Vanguard knelt to thank the sage for this weighty charge, the king interjected anxiously. But master, we rats have never got along with those cats. If they hold the... The yellow-wind sage didn't want to listen at all. He picked up the Buddha head and interrupted. All of you withdraw. Do not disturb me until the very sky collapses. And last but not least, Bodhisattva Lingji. From emptiness, desires arise, bringing strife. From compassion, lust grows, vast as life. Past joys turn to future regrets. Cleanse the heart, let go as the wind sets. The reasons behind Bodhisattva Lingji's beheading were widely debated. Tiger Vanguard put it this way. How could we, mere followers, dare to discuss the master's affairs? However, I once heard my father mention that our master despised that bodhisattva of some sort. Their so-called master-disciple bond. To me, it was more about merely seeking protection. Being a Yaoguai, you got to be pragmatic. Immortals and Buddhas don't show mercy. It's all about mutual benefit. The king of flowing sand seemed to know more details. Years ago, when Master helped my humble kingdom avert disasters, I caught a glimpse of that big beetle. It had a Buddha head on its back, identical to the one Master beheaded. Alas, everyone in my kingdom turned into rats later. Master said it was a calamity he brought upon us and left with his followers. I know he didn't want to leave. He always wanted Yaoguais to live dignified lives. The second prince was terse. Master, not bad. The Bodhisattva deserved it. Ma Xianba, passing through, sighed and said, An oil-stealing rat climbs high, only if someone sets up a ladder. The Yellow-Wind Sage had only one comment about the matter. Those who bring disaster upon others will have disaster brought upon themselves. If not by me, then by someone else. And with that said, that should about finish it for Chapter 2 of Black Myth Wukong and this video. I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.